You know I'm recording you, right?
No. I'm brushing my hair.
This is so easy.
Oi pessoal, tudo bem? Eu tô aqui com a minha amiga Trudy. Vocês lembram dela?
Olá.
Já gravamos vários vídeos, eu vou deixar todos os vídeos aqui embaixo no link de informações, vocês podem ir lá assistir. Várias experiências com ela eu já tive e ela já me ensinou muita coisa aqui. E fora o inglês também, né? Ela vai falar um pouquinho dela pra vocês, então eu vou deixar ela falando com vocês, tá bom?
First of all, I'd like to thank you for allowing me to be a part of your life and to be a part of your friends. My name is Trudy Milligan. I am 49 years old. On March 31st, I was diagnosed with breast cancer with a secondary infection to my spine. I have undergone 20 rounds of radiation, going through the first of 5 months of 6 chemotherapy treatments.
And how did you find out you had cancer?
I found out when I started experiencing severe back pains. My movement was severely restricted. Anytime I turned this way or to my right, it would severely, really hurt. I went to my doctor and they treated me for muscle spasms, urinary tract infection, and that didn't help. Then it got to where I couldn't move my neck. I went to my doctor and he ordered an MRI, and in his words, it had turned out very rough. And he said, "There's no easy way to tell you this, Trudy." He said, "But it's cancer."
The first time he told you was something wrong with your back, he didn't say you it was cancer.
Right.
He just
right.
told you it was something you need to look at it, but you didn't go strictly to the doctor, so...
Right. At that time, I didn't have medical insurance. An MRI for me was out of the question. Had I known it was cancer, certainly I would have found a way to come up with the money.
So but, when you don't have money to pay, so you just don't do it?
I knew I would have insurance soon, so I just waited on my medical insurance to kick in. And by then it had already spread and even fractured one of my bones in my spine.
Even the government, they don't pay for that kind of treatments? Or?
No. Not in my situation, since I work. I don't have the income qualification.
It took like 7 months to you to figure out to go to the doctor and see what you had. So why did it take so long to go to the doctor?
First of all, I went to the MD, and then secondly, I ended up in the emergency room, and then I chose to see a chiropractor.
Because you didn't know it was cancer,
right? I did not know it was cancer, and my neck was hurting and my back was hurting, so it seemed the most logical doctor to go to. By then, it was just too far spread. By the time I was diagnosed, I was already at stage 4.
Quando vocês tiverem algum problema, mesmo que seja dor nas costas, uma coisinha que às vezes a gente acha que é só um massagista, um quiroprata pode ajudar, a dor dela e na verdade era muito mais além. Agora ela está no estágio 4, no estágio 4, porque ela achou que fosse simplesmente uma dor nas costas e na verdade era muito mais do que isso. On Facebook, Aline Silva asked you, when the doctor said you have cancer, what was the first thing it came to your head?
In some small way, I already knew it. I knew something wasn't right with my body. I was really scared to know the truth. I just preferred to more or less bury my head in the sand and pretend wasn't real or just hope that it would go away. But cancer doesn't go away, not until you make it go away.
You need to do something.
I needed to do something.
You cannot just wait.
Right. It didn't go anywhere. In fact, in my case, it just got progressively worse.
Daniela Montanari, she's my friend. She asked you, what is your biggest fear?
It's a very good question, Daniela. I have many biggest fears, so to speak. One is obviously being faced with your own mortality. You go into bed at night not knowing if you're going to wake up the next morning. My next fear is worrying about my children.
Because she has 2 children. One is 23 years old and the other one is 13.
I fear for them having to live their lives without me. I'm not scared of dying. Death is a part of life.
But if you can avoid
But
that,
if I can
it's
avoid
gonna be
that, I'm
better.
gonna avoid it.
Of course. And she will.
My greatest happiness is realizing what great friends I have. That has really made the cancer worth it. My friends have came through so much for
Oh,
me,
she's gonna.
and they have been such a big support to me, and you are truly a godsend. You are a breath of fresh air.
Oh, stop! I'm not gonna cry. Okay, and I had a question about this. How is the support from your friends? Valeria from on Facebook, she asked me that.
My friends have been a rock for me. They have literally what has gotten me through this far, because they're there for me, and not just there to do physical things for me, but to be there for me mentally and emotionally, to listen to me, to hold me when I cry, to make me laugh. It's I couldn't do it without them. I love you all. I love you. And I love all my friends. And I want to give you guys the deepest, heartfelt thank you that I can possibly come up with. Because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here.
That's so nice to have friends. It's so important.
And I have so many.
You told me when you knew about the cancer, you went to the places and people start to try to help you in some way. Você pode falar pra gente que tu foi em alguns lugares e as pessoas, mesmo não te conhecendo, elas queriam te ajudar de alguma forma. Como que é isso quando as pessoas não te conhecem e elas querem te ajudar? How is that when people doesn't know you but they want to help you in any way?
People have been very, very inspirational to me. And in fact, with emphasis on that question, some of the ones that I haven't, that didn't know me, have left such a great imprint on my heart because they didn't know me. You know, they don't know me at all, but yet they feel for me and they want to help. Just giving me monetary donations. I had a doctor that did almost $1,000 of work on my teeth, and he didn't charge me a dime. He said, you know, Trudy, we just want to see you get your treatment. The moral support from people I meet on a daily basis, it's just, it's incredible. It's life-changing. What I'm going through is very life-changing, and whether or not I make it through this, I'm going to make the best of it, and I'm going to try to give back to what was given to me. Because if I can help one person, just one person, my job is done.
Quero saber também quais são os sintomas da quimioterapia, quais são os sintomas, o que acontece contigo?
Well, the main side effect for me is it made my hair fall out. My hair, it was coming out in clumps, in just pieces. All my hair was coming out. So me, instead of letting the cancer take my hair, I took it myself.
Because she has the power.
That's right. I had the power. I
Yeah.
was taking control of my own body. And my friends came over and we had a head shaving party.
Oh, that's amazing. I wish I could be there.
Me being the guest of honor, of course.
Of course.
And first they shaved this side and then they shaved this side. They gave me a mohawk.
Last question. Tatiane Alencar on Instagram. She asked you, let me translate that. What are you going to do to celebrate your victory against the cancer? That's an amazing
Wow,
question.
that is an
Okay.
amazing question. Wow, I'm gonna,
I love it. I love it.
I love that question too. I am going to shout it to the world that I am cancer free. Thank you, my angel. Thank you for your kind words. It really, really means a lot.
Muitas pessoas aqui enviaram palavras de apoio, palavras de incentivo para ela, e a gente está muito, muito, muito agradecida por todo o apoio de vocês e carinho com a minha amiga tão querida, que eu amo ela, vocês sabem que eu amo ela de paixão. E muito obrigada de coração por todo o carinho de vocês comigo e com ela também. I think everybody just to be so kind with me, but with you too, because you are my friend, they know about that, and they want to take care of me, but they want to take care of my friend as well. So thank you so much.
And I thank you too.
When she came over here at my house, she just told me, Josie, I don't want to tell you because you're not gonna handle that very good, remember? And I told her, okay, try me. Because I knew already, I saw her pictures, he never told me anything, but I saw something was going on, so I just told her, try me. And then I was surprised with myself because I didn't cry until now. I didn't cry yet. Because I think, like, as a friend or as a family or whatever, it's not because I'm not allowed to cry. I am allowed to cry, but I'm not going to support you if I cry. I'm not going to do anything if I just cry. I'm going to try to embrace you and try to keep things moving. Always when we are together, we always laugh a lot. So I think we need to keep that. And now we need to keep that. So that's what I think. And I want to say to you, I am so proud of you because you are precious and you are so bright and you are so brave, and you have no idea how proud I am of you. How do you handle living with cancer?
First of all, don't sweat the small stuff. Don't let the small things that could happen in life bother you. I surround myself by positive people. Have I had to distance myself from some? Yes, I have. Not by choice, but just for my own basic survival. And through laughter. You have to laugh about it. You have to find a way to laugh about it. You have to get yourself through this day, and then get yourself through every day, and every day with a smile. That's all we can do.
Ok, vocês já tiveram bastante do meu inglês, chega de passar vergonha aqui. I'm sorry.
É inglês muito bueno.
Não. Muito obrigada mesmo. Quando vocês encontrar alguém assim, vocês tenham força e sabedoria para saber como agir com a pessoa também, tá bom? Obrigada e um beijo grande.